Let me come down for a minute from the high that I feel. Woo. Okay. I'm gonna park right here for a minute because I just had the best night ever. As some of you may know, I attend Free Chapel. I guess it doesn't matter which one. You probably will figure it out. I don't really care. I feel like I'm protected, so I don't ever mind to tell my location because it's whatever. The peace I've had to fight. If you come mess with my peace if you want to. Anyways, came to the Divine meeting, and I actually volunteered. At first I was gonna come, but then I was like, no, I want to volunteer because I don't know what I should wear, and if I would have went, I would have went by myself. So what would be really the point, you know? So anyways, as I went in here, I got to take pictures, and as I was taking pictures of all the ladies, and first I was like, is it Mother's Day? But I had Googled it earlier and it's not. But I had went to the Divine to take pictures, so I had to be there early. So I got there early, so I seen this one lady walking in, and we were together, so she ended up telling us, but you know, I didn't see that there was 3 photo booths. She did tell us it was 2, but I didn't see the 3rd one until the last minute. So we worked 2 of them, but then we went outside and worked the one with the sun. You know, it just kind of helped the line move and stuff. So as I was doing it though, I just kept taking pictures. I was like, mom and daughters is all I saw. You know, people who look just like their mom and just like their daughters. And I don't think I've showed y'all a picture of my mom, but me and my mom look just alike. It's crazy. And we look a little different. Like, she has more of a pie face. I have a long face like my dad, but me and my mom are twins. So I don't know. It just, first the message was good. She talked about, and I'm so sorry I didn't catch the lady's name. I'll have to say it later, but I guess, like I said, it doesn't matter. It's on Free Chapel online. You can find it though. But I met, she did her sermon, and it was divine. She talked about how, you know, we should be wanting to leave a legacy on the world, and a legacy, you know, for people, for our grandkids and stuff, and for our kids, you know. And she talked about how we should create a legacy box, which I've been wanting to do. It's crazy. So I'll be able to do that. But anyways, then when it was over, we go back and we end up moving to a different photo thing, and we start taking pictures. You know, it just helps the process. It makes lines not be there. And we were just taking pictures. And then I took pictures of the ladies, and then they came back because the sun had went down, and I'm taking their pictures. And as I went to leave, I was walking past them, and this beautiful black lady, and I didn't catch her accent at the time because her daughter speaks more American, but as I walked past them, I was like, y'all are so beautiful. I was like, you cherish her. I was like, I lost my mom 5 years ago. And I had started saying that as I started seeing all these ladies taking pictures with their mom. And I was already like, you cherish her. You cherish her. You cherish her. That's all I kept saying. And it's just sad to me. But anyways, as I started leaving, I told that lady that. And you know, oh, because even remembering it again, I have to process it again. But she ran after me, this older lady, you know, and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm from the Caribbean, but something is just telling me that I need to pray with you. And she's like, don't hide your grief. She was like, you grieve your mom's death. And she just prayed over me. Her and her daughter prayed over me. And I just want to remind her why I go to this church, because I don't just go. Because like I was telling the lady, I was like, you know, I avoided going to Free Chapel for the longest time, but then as I started going, the lady that I'm doing, the director of the Family Promise, the lady that I'm working with for the garden, was like, I love Free Chapel, because she's like, my husband always says that it feels like you're in heaven because there's so many people of different ethnicities, and it is. But anyways, as this lady started praying over me, it's the second Caribbean lady to pray over me this year. And it's funny to me because my mom is like from the island supposedly, or she's Creole, but she doesn't, you know, really know her history. Of course, we didn't. By the time I did mine, I really wanted to do her before she died, but then I felt crazy because I was like, I just felt crazy being like, oh, mom, I really, you know, because I don't know that at that time I really didn't have control over my mouth. But anyways, I just want to take a second and thank God for me being able to join Divine Women, because it has just been amazing. And or this is my first time really being able to meet with everybody and stuff, but I really enjoyed it. And I met the head lady, and then I met her daughter, and she's so pretty. Her name is Sydney. And the only reason I'm saying that, because my mother's name is Cynthia, and when she said her name, I was like, "Aw!" I was like, if Jesus gives me a little girl, I'm gonna name her Sydney too, because my mother's name is Cynthia, and I've always loved Sydney for a girl. I love that name, and I just loved being able to be around so many beautiful, strong, Christian-minded women. It just felt good, and even volunteering, I met somebody else named Andrea, and I told her, I was like, I volunteer because if I came, I would be by myself. I wouldn't know anybody. You know what I mean? And, what fun is that, having to be somewhere and not really know anybody? So, anyways, I just wanted to share that story because that lady just prayed over me, and she just kind of like told me everything I was going, and she said, I could see your heart, and you have a big heart, and you just want to, help people. It just was beautiful. And it made me cry, and I just had to share how much fun I had at the Divine thing. I did not see Shelby, which was weird, but maybe she was just enjoying it, and I didn't see her. But it was so nice, and it was so beautiful, and I loved coming. I'm definitely going to come to more Divine things, and I think the lady's sermon is online, so y'all should check it. If I wasn't on my phone, I could tell you her name, but that sermon tonight was beautiful. So go to Free Chapel, find it, the page, 1, subscribe, 2, watch it. I missed last week's sermon. I ain't even gonna lie, because some lady was asking me, and I was like, you know what, I'm so sorry, I overslept, and I completely slept all the way through church, and I meant to put it on my playlist for like the week, because I usually listen to a lot of podcasts, but I did not. So forgive me, Father, because that's been the first Sunday that I've missed that I didn't watch online, and it's just because I don't know, dealing with a lot mentally. But that sermon just reminded me why I go to church, because I'm trying to leave behind a legacy. I need to be writing down my promises from God, because I know that God is, I did not have my son in vain. He's been so stressed out lately, just being a teen, and I'm like, bro, you're smart, you're gonna do great things, that's why I had you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just working on it. So pray for us if you pray. Remember what I said, go subscribe, Free Chapel, make sure you got it on YouTube, then you can watch it. These beautiful sermons that she preaches, it's Pastor Jensen, he's on a beautiful thing. I can just look back now over even the last month and just be so thankful that things worked out the way they did. I mean, I'm still kind of sad because, like I said, the 3 people who had nothing to do with it, they don't get to go anymore, but everything happens for a reason, and I guess we all just have to accept that. So I don't know, have a good night. Don't forget, if you can't tune in person, tune in online. Thank you for listening.